good. The game's not good. But, like, I feel like it's dragging. I think I said that last time. And you guys were all like, oh, it's about to get good. It's not good. It's just like, again, like it's just dragging, it feels like right now. And I don't know. I'm sure it will pick up. I have faith in this game. It is very fun to play. Hello, Fairy, welcome in. I just like, I needed to do something. Thank you for doing daily zoomies 71 times. That's so many. Mason Sweat Hole. Yep. That's a good way to pick it up. But let's get in, because I'm curious to see where this is going. Ooh, 7 stream streak. That's so many. That's so many. Hang on. Where's my desktop? There it is. Hello, game. Oh, we continue. Okay. Last time we were playing, Justice Minister had a heart attack, a panic attack. Hi, husband. Hi, baby spaceship. Hi, Mr. Spaceship. Thank you guys for doing daily zoomies 64 times. Almost at 67. So, okay. Pause. We were at the Justice Minister's office. He had like a heart attack, panic attack, all of the above. We managed to like save him, and Lynn was like, hey, what the heck? Why did you sign this order all of a sudden? And he's like, I'm being blackmailed or whatever. They're gonna assassinate my daughter if I don't, you know, sign the execution order on Detective Jowd. What we discovered when we went through the phone, we discovered that that is not true. They don't actually have his daughter. So now we're just kind of over at the wife's apartment to see where the daughter is, if she's there, what's going on. So we're here, the lady in red. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Eee! Wait, can I not? Okay, she's still tippy-typing, tapping away. But the girl appears maybe to not be in bed? Can I not trick this? Water. Oh, I forgot to check about why they're not making the noises. Why are they not making noises? Browse. Okay, let's see. Water. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Zoomies. Zoomies has probably also got its sound. The problem is when you move files on your computer, and you don't tell Mix It Up that you have done so, then it doesn't know where your stuff went. There we go. There's a zoomy noise. We fix it here. Zoom. There's another zoom. All right, lovely. Okay. Oh, wait, no, don't exit. There we go. That should be fixed now. Hey, look at me. I hydrate and I fix stuff. Talented. All right, thank you for the hydrate. Water. All right, okay, so this is, I can't go anywhere here. Which is a bummer, because where should I be? Let's try going to this other new place. Now, last time we went here, though, we, like, I don't know what to call it. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. I was like, last time we went here, we kind of got stuck because she just, like, we were the lady, and the lady didn't really move. I really should pay the kidnapper's hideout a visit. After all, if we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. Okay. So this is where we were supposed to go. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery. Yes, I agree. Because we're basically, like, in everybody else's stuff. But from what I'm kind of thinking, it's that everything's just gonna, like, come together. Like that movie I've never seen. because it got boring halfway through, and it's probably the same problem of... It's probably good once you get to the end. What is the name of that movie? Pulp Fiction. Never seen the end of it. I'm sure at some point it gets better. I don't know. White Star Witcher. Hello, Paris and Ted. How are you all doing? We're doing great. White Star Witcher, how are you? I'm back in it. Okay. I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble. So I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. Also like that other movie, but I did end up seeing the end of it. Fight Club? It got better eventually. But it's hard when you're like, it's a slog to get through, or that... You're telling me all I had to do was go there and I could have ended the chapter, which is what I was trying to do at the end of last stream. Okay. I'd love to save. Thank you. Yes, I'd love to continue playing, considering we've been playing for 5 minutes. Alright. We're after midnight. We're 12:10 a.m. in the kidnapper's hideout. Kidnappers? Question mark. Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Jowd to be carried out tonight. We still have not seen that they actually have his daughter. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnapper's hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. Doing fantastic, just beat the tar out of an enemy in Kingdom Hearts 2 that's been giving me trouble for days. Wow. One of the hardest enemies in the game. Did a lot of grinding and I finally got him. Nice! That's such a good feeling. I've been playing Pokemon Fire Red again since it like came out on the Switch. And I had to grind quite a bit to beat Misty, the Cerulean City gym leader, and her stupid Starmie. That thing's so powerful and crazy, and yeah, so I know that feeling. It wasn't for days though. That was like an overnight kind of thing. But still, it's tough when you have to like go like, oh, I gotta go back and grind so that I can do the thing. What took you so long? I don't remember what voice we gave this guy. Ah, your instinct was right, beauty, my dear. Probably something like a 15 stream streak. That sounds about right. They had that restaurant surrounded. Took me forever to shake them. Now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap. Ah, it's the big suitcase. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself. Ouch, that hurts, beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you. Thank you for the 15 stream streak. That's so many streams. Wow. Boop, 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 boop. Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. Is the girl in the suitcase? Yes, yes. Always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? See there. See that, beauty? Ah, there's a smile blooming on your face, too, my dear. Yes, a wry smile. She's so tall. I love her. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty. All right, I'll dream of you until you return. Why don't you open the trunk for our guest? I will, beauty. I was just taking a little breather. Who's the guest? The implication is it's the little girl. But I think it might not be. All right, little lady, let me open that trunk for you. Don't fall up, beauty. Oh, he's falling asleep. Yeah, it looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. Not until we actually see her. And something else is bothering me, too. I don't think I've ever been in this room before, but something about it is giving me a strange sense of deja vu. Like I've seen something like this before. We have. This is the guy's basement. The junkyard supervisor's office basement. Right? It has the spinning contraption in the things. Taking something precious to manipulate others, so that's what kidnapping is. Yeah, the murder room that killed Lynn. Oh, but this is it with the lights on, right? Because I don't think we saw it with the lights on last time. Because he was like, no, I'd never open that door. And she opens the door and then dies. But then we saved her. Okay. Alright, so that's what kidnapping is. The dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Now then. Time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing. Before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Although it either looks bigger or... I don't know. I thought the door used to be right here, but now there's like a whole extra like section to it. Yeah, it's more decrepit. I was gonna say, I don't remember it being like boarded up, and it's like slightly larger because the door should be where that like candelabra on the wall is. But it's the same layout, which is super odd. And it's definitely set up like a party, which is kind of how the other one was. So it's just interesting. I don't know. We'll see where this is going. Candle burn brighter. Door open. I want a door open. Okay. We door opened. Whenever I possess a door like this, for some reason I get the urge to send something flying with it. His ghost tricks are kind of addictive. They're quite fun. Alright, whoa. Decoration. Swing. Decoration. 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 Okay. We burn brighter. Uh-oh. Okay. I see, I see. Oh, we swing. We swing. And swing. Ah! Spin faster. Probably. Uh-oh. Oh. That blows the ball. Oh, no, the door. Okay. Decoration. 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 We can lower the shade. We can move the sconce. Hang on, move that sconce. We love a wall sconce that opens a secret thing? No. It's one of those things you light fire with, isn't it? As long as there's light in the room, is something like this really necessary? But if something can be lit, it kind of makes me want to light it. I need another core to reach the trunk and open it. I wonder if I can create a new... This is wild. That's a wild thing to say. That's a wild thing to implicate here, my friend. Rock the shelf. Rock the Casbah. Man, we're gonna kill this man and then try and save him. Rock, rock, rock. Okay. Shelf is suspended by very thin cords. They look like they're about to break. By committing, yeah, we're gonna commit a murder, I think. I bet it'd be quite a spectacle if it fell. If something can break, it kind of makes me... Okay. Okay. Maybe the idea is that it gets lit on fire? I don't know. Mantle clock. Nothing at the moment. Ah. Oh. Not what I wanted. I'm not sure what that's doing for us, but it's fun. So close. Nope, too soon. There we go. I can't really get down there to it. Now, I thought maybe if I smacked the ball, it would, like, start spinning the mechanism, because I'm trying to remember exactly what the mechanism was. I remember we, like, started the fan lifted the package on the table, which underneath was a... what? It was a... were they lit candles? And then there was, like, a cupid. There was a cupid that popped up that fired an arrow at something, which I think was the gun in the frame, which we don't have the gun in the frame here. It's like, I don't know, Van Gogh's Starry Night or something. But now we have girl with what appears to be a TNT candle. It was a cake. Okay, decorations. Let's lower the shade. Oh, darn. Darn what? Yeah, no, I get that. Can't reach my destination from here. Yeah, we gotta find something else to do. I understand. Doll. Ball. Balance toy. Okay, spin the balance toy. Okay, I cannot trick while that is happening. I was gonna say, does it go back down? Okay. So it goes up, it goes back down. I fire a party popper. Okay, he's awake. Just my imagination. But now it's looped onto the thing. Just my imagination, that's all he has to say? What an amazingly simple fellow. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. Question is, how can I use it to my advantage? No, it's fine. Cake box. More party poppers. Okay. Ah! Just my imagination. This man has no idea what's happening. If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. Look at that streamer spinning around and around and around. I just start spinning in my chair. Now, how can I make use of that? Don't worry, we're gonna light everything on fire. So you just give me a minute here. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna. The way I'm gonna light everything. Watch this. Oh, I gotta make the candle burn brighter. Okay, hang on. Okay, it catches. It lights the lady. That does something. I don't know what, but we're gonna find out. This is so fun. We spin the toy. We spin the toy. We light it on fire. We light the thing that lights the thing. And we kill him. Nope. Okay. We're gonna light everything on fire. Just my imagination. This man. Okay. Yay! Alright. I thought we were gonna kill him. Oh! Okay, of all the people that I thought would be in that crate, that was not it. Game, you got me. You got me. Please tell me you have a dog with you. If Missile is in there, that would be lovely. Or if he comes around, that would be lovely. He's probably freaking out. Round and around. Okay, I thought either the daughter would be in there, which this is not, or the cat would be in there. The black cat from the beginning of the game. This is neither. What in the? What's going on here? This lady is Camilla. Is this lady really the daughter of the Justice Minister? It can't be. It's not, right? We know who that is and what she looks like, and that's not her. What's with the fun book and juice? Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. Wanted to treat our guest well. How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please. At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Hey, mister? Yes, cute little lady. More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask. Yeah, at least they're not torturing her or anything. That's true. Have I been kidnapped? Ooh, he's sticking the booty out. He's sticking the booty right out. Don't cry, my little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. Surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know. But we just ask for a little patience. Don't say those awful things about this house. This house is... where I used to live. Go on. I'm fascinated. Game is getting better. What? I mean... here's the question. Camilla. Purple hair. Lady married to the Justice Minister, pink hair? Daughter, purple hair? Everybody purple pink hair? Could be? Unsure. But also, interesting that this room is set up this way exactly. And the junkyard supervisor's basement is set up that way. But different. I apologize, little lady. I'm not the one who's miserable. Or I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this, beauty? Why here at this girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. Is that us? Is that Sissel? Oh, I see. Sorry, my brain is also working and doing other things. My brain is trying to also think. It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. It's been empty for 5 years. And then my brain is also like, how long has Detective Jowd been in prison? Like, if Camilla is maybe not the Justice Minister's daughter, is Camilla Detective Jowd's daughter? I don't know. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Oh, of course. Now, you be a good girl while I'm gone. Go magnifying glasses. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. I better see exactly 1 Mason's Wet Hole in chat and exactly 0 Gritty Keys. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. Do one Mason's wet hole for Weethan. I would never torture Weethan by putting a gritty goose in chat. That would be crazy. Did I read her line? I want to go home. Not quite yet. This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house? What's going on here? Because maybe, like... What in the world? Yeah, she has a core. Yeah, why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. Indeed! So that must mean she must have died sometime after that? What is happening? What is happening in this game? I don't understand, but I'm gonna... Okay. She must have died. She didn't die. Because we were missile during that whole time of, like, keeping her alive. Or did she die? I don't remember. It's been a while. Because I'm like, did she die at any point during that? Or was it only... Is this the kind of picking up you were hoping for? Yes. Yes, this is it. This is it. I wanted more, like, mystery, more intrigue. I was getting bored with the story. And I am, if anything, all about the story. Alright. So she must have died sometime after that. But if she died, what happened? Oh, ad break in progress. Okay. Like, if she died, please tell me that, like, Missile can ghost trick and Missile saved her. And maybe Missile's been saving her this whole time. I just want Missile to come back because he was really adorable and cute. And I feel like we need more Missile in our lives. Or she must have died sometime after that and, like, Ray? Hey, Ray saved her? Because it seems like Ray understands ghost tricks. And no matter how many times Lynn has died, I don't believe Lynn has shown any, like, ability to trick. But yes, this is 100% the kind of picking up that I was hoping for. What was it? Recently, like, a game company of some kind did, like, a survey of gamers and found out, like, oh, there are lots of women gamers, and women gamers enjoy, like, narrative story games that are single-player games. And I was like, yes, that's me. That's 100% me. I am the target audience there. I'm trying to see if I can... Of course, maybe that's probably older. No, let's see. This is from November 2025, so last November. More than half of gamers prefer single-player experiences to multiplayer. I think this is the study that I was looking at. But also maybe not. It's really hard to... I don't feel like reading a bunch of data. Reese Witherspoon voice. Women's stories matter. It's true. I just love a narrative game. I just saw a clip on YouTube Shorts of Geekenders talking about that. Yeah. Yeah. It's that's what the ladies like. That's what the women want. And I am that woman. I am one of those women. I love Geekenders. I haven't watched in like a couple weeks, but it's really good. But that's me. I want a good story. And when the story starts to lull and lag and the gameplay feels like it's lagging of like, all right, let me do this for the 50th time of let me try this over and over again. I don't feel like I'm bad at this game in terms of like figuring out the puzzles. It's just like, I don't know. Breaking Detective Jowd out of prison felt like it drug on and on. Especially when you can't... Welcome back from break. Especially when you can't have the puzzle go as fast as you want it to go. Which is something I kind of hate about stealth missions, where it's like half of it is just like waiting for something. Like, all right, I gotta wait for these guys to move into their positions before I can try to do something. That's what I like about the way these missions or whatever ghost trick sequences happen, is because it's like, okay, pretty much as fast as you want to try and figure it out, we'll let you figure it out. And I'm like, perfect, that's great. Game, go at my pace. When they force me to like have to slow down and go at the game's pace, I'm like, Paris Street, Paris Street, Paris Street. Hello, Tsubasa, how are you? Does a backflip in a chat. That's impressive. And that immediately makes me think of, I don't know, if anybody has the clip, it's going to be Owen, but it's like the one clip of Mitri when we were playing Peak, and he like backflips from the volcano right into the kiln in the middle of the volcano. Yeah, the Detective Jowd mission kind of sucked. And it's like that mission kind of sucking paired with a big lull, like a narrative lull in the story, and like a lack of more mystery and intrigue. I'm just like, this game took a dip. I needed to pick back up. Well, hello! I would have expected a boob flip. Where's the boob flips? But welcome, Tsubasa. Oh, I thought I heard something. Weed! Hides the weed shape, jealous. If you're missing something, it's obviously not. Yeah. Alright, let's figure out what happened to Camilla, because this is getting a little silly. She must have died sometime after that. I gotta click back into the game. I was like, where's my game audio? And it also means somebody else must have saved her. Okay, way to catch up, Sissel. We've already been through that. Better ask her what happened. Does she doesn't know who we are. First off, what's the book? Camilla from the Royal Family or Fifth Harmony? I wish it was Camilla from Fifth Harmony. No, Camilla from this game. A book. I wonder what the little lady is reading tonight. An exciting adventure story, maybe? Although she's already getting quite a bit of excitement for one day. Okay, that was boring. Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you? Missile? Missile? Is it it had to have been Missile who saved her, because he's a good dog and he saves his lady. Remember how Sissel can't read? I think about it often. That is true. I forgot about that. I always forget about that. I'm sorry. I'm not Missile. My name's... Did I not ever put this together? I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel. Unless I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. New drag name, Missile. Yes. Sissel? My name is Camilla. Camilla. So it is her. I knew it. What happened to me? What is this place? I feel like I hear a baby spaceship. Ah. He's like trying to get through the baby gate, and I can hear him like janking on the baby gate. Queen Camilla of DD fame. That's true. Maybe it is Camilla. I can hardly tell. The poor thing. This is the land of the dead. Oh, that's right, Sissel. They can hear all of our thoughts. Our thoughts aren't inside thoughts. There, everybody can hear them thoughts. The land of the dead. Does that mean I'm dead? Darn! I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax. You're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of. You do? Looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, huh? Oh no. What if it is Missile? Oh no! Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? I open Pokemon cards whilst we watch. Ooh, tell us what you get. Not missile! I know. Sure, go ahead, sissy. Sissy, eh? Kidnapping. Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight. We have to save him, for sure. Sissy! I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park. The park! Okay, so the park where the man was staked out the park. What park? Temsick Park? We gotta figure out what Temsick is. They mentioned that, too, at the beginning of the game. Stake out el parque. El parque. Temsick Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? It didn't play that time. Water. I thought I fixed it. I'll tell you what I did do. I did fix it, and then did not save it. That's for sure what I did. Save. Nope. Didn't play that time. Alright, well that's a mystery for after stream. Are you guys fighting in chat? Are you releasing the Kraken and fighting in chat? Watching you too. Alright, is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah, Lynn always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. That must be also the park where she was almost killed. Man, this game is wild. Temsick Park, eh? Now, they said... Wait a second. In the beginning of the game. No, we said... Hello, Tessa. Welcome in. Paris is in the cooking pose. Okay. In the beginning of the game, the guy said something about we have to eliminate all traces of Temsick, which is this park. Are they trying to kill everyone who has been associated with something at the park? It does also not escape my notice that it is the word Kismet backwards. No! You retrieved the weed chalice. The Kraken eats me alive. Oddly enough, my boobs are left behind. Oh no. Oh, Subasa, we mourn thee. You are way more astute than I am. I would not have caught that. Right? It's Kismet backwards. Which, what really is the definition of Kismet? Because my brain says that feels important. Kismet refers to fate, destiny, or a predetermined, inevitable turn of events. So like fate. Like Fate Park. Or something like that. Which again brings me back to my, is Lynn gonna die at the end of this? Because it feels like it's been predetermined that she's gonna die. Yeah, Kismet is like destiny or luck. Destiny Park. We have to eliminate all traces of Kismet. All traces of, like, destiny? All traces of luck? Or all traces of things related to this park? Why is the park so important? Park is where things happen. Park is where Camilla gets kidnapped. Park is where, I believe, probably the event with Lynn happened. Is it something about that location? It's all gonna come down to the weird park guy. I feel like 100%. Weird park guy, he knows what's going on. What am I gonna do? Lynn is gonna be so mad. I also have to stop. Not stop, but at least theorize while I'm playing the game, because otherwise I'm just gonna sit here and theory craft. Surely nothing is going on with weird park guy. Watching you does. Mysterious detective-shaped silhouette retrieves boobs. Scene transitions to a cloning lab and a Tsubasa-shaped baby is shown growing in an incubator. Credits roll. Yes. I would watch that movie. Alright, she is? How come? Because I left it there. No, not the all-important music box. The music box in the park. That's right, the music box. We were supposed to get it for something. I don't remember. Music box, tell me about it. That music box is hidden in the apartment. I know, we knocked it out of the ceiling. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was? I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know, he says out loud. You know? You don't have to humor me. Oops. So what happened to the music box? I hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened. Just before? Why would she hide it in the bushes just before she was kidnapped? Did she know she was going to be kidnapped? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh? I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park. You did well. So, the music box is in the park. I better let Lynn know. About Camilla. Is this your old house? Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile. Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yep, she's a detective, you know? She's a hero. She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the Justice Minister? My father is gone. Gone? Maybe he passed away? No, that's not it. My dad... He's gonna die, and it's all because of me. What? What do you mean, because of me? Why would you say that? It's called an execution. My dad is... a detective. No way. Don't tell me. Your father is... Detective Jowd? That's right. Paris is so smart and figured it out, and this is less surprising, and maybe I should stop theory crafting and just play the game. Meh. That's right. R.I.P. in the future. It's okay. Well, technically we saved him from the execution, but then technically we did get him to be captured again. What in the world? 5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream. 5 years ago, that murder case. Paris was cooking. Well, wait, I'm always cooking. Incident 5 years ago. Yes, let's ask her about the trauma fish. Oh, they're welcome in. Yes, we saved him from the execution temporarily. It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working, and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. Why is the contraption in the basement of the junkyard supervisor's office? How is that related to this contraption? Girl, why'd you kill your mama? So, she sets up the contraption. Water. It worked this time. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Kelsey. Welcome in. Thanks for water. I'm dying. What have I done? What have I done? Why? Why are the Daily Zoomies making the water noise? What did I do? What did I do? No, water. Stop. Water. Wait, okay, hang on here. Okay, that was supposed to be zooming. You zoom. Hang on. I do the Daily Zoomies. I test the Zoomies. Now it zooms. Okay. No, don't exit. What did I do? What do you think that their Daily Zoomies does? Thank you for doing your Daily Zoomies. I never do dailies, but I love this. No, it's too much hydrating. I love that song. What did I do? My lord. Oh, I tried to fix it and then didn't fix it. And then yeah, okay. But the water doesn't work. Oh, come on. Okay, we go here. We go here. I go here. This is now water. So if I test water now works. Okay, all right, perfect. But the spaceship zoom, I didn't. Oh my gosh, I'm fixing stuff on stream. Nope, that didn't work. I don't know. Did that work? Did that do a thing? Okay, the spaceship does zoom, but the sound does not happen. So... we test again. It works. Okay, that's all the hydrating for all those hydrates that I somehow got. Meanwhile, I'm at 71 zoomies. I cannot believe that was Dez's first daily. I was gonna say, I don't do dailies, like, a lot. I like doing them in Dez's channel because they are interesting mysteries, and I always want to see what the mystery is that I solved. Zoom! Yay! Well hydrated. A zoom for Paris cute zoom noise. I love a collectible. Yeah. Kelsey, thanks for doing dailies. Oh, wait. No, Kelsey already did it. What am I looking at? Dead stream streak. Cheeks out. Get them booties out. Get them dumpies. All right. I think I fixed it for sure this time, but I need to blow my nose because I'm getting a little congested. I love it when number go up. That's fair. I do love it when number go up. Number go up is fun. All right. Okay, so she set up... All right, let's just, let's let the game... And then I reach a large whole number and it's satisfy. Or, much like Owen today, you reach the number 6-7 and you're like, well, you know, we're done here. All right, set up that contraption. So she set up the contraption that killed her mom. I'm home, Camilla. Why is it dark? She accidentally kills mom. Dad takes blame so that nothing bad happens to Camilla. Right. We light on fire. We shoot. We accidentally shoot mom. Oof. So Dad take blame so Camilla doesn't go to jail. Who was our mom? And then everything resets? That's wild. Oh, no. I'm not gonna voice act that. Mom redeems. Water. I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that. Huh. I know that contraption. And I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake and a birthday message. My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. So he's taking the fall for this, so Camilla doesn't. But he's justifying it because he killed somebody previously, and he thinks that that is enough to be executed for. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. Kelsey's playing Peek. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it. This is all so unbelievably tragic. Dude, Sissel, me and you, yes. If I were a detective, I would just point my finger at anybody who slightly annoys me, and I would be right about my opinions. Like, even if they weren't murderers, they'd become one after I decided they were. Or I'd just be Detective Des. We all should be Detective Des. I can't believe it. Detective Barlow, is that you? Fly me to the moon. Sorry, that just came into my head. Alright, this little lady is Detective Jowd's daughter? I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Wait. So they've kidnapped the wrong girl? Me on the moon. Or have they kidnapped the right? Brain. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Why was I kidnapped? I want to know! Oops. Right. There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we better stop talking. It's too dangerous. No, starts cooing. That coo was completely unrelated to what we were talking about. Coo, coo. Steals one of your fries. He's like, I'll just take the blame. Also, I should die and leave my daughter alone and traumatized. That's so much better than explaining there was an accident. Yeah, A, why is there a gun on the wall? Why is it available at all? It was an accident. Like, you were kidnapped because you were annoying, young lady. I hope you understand you're not. Alright. Sissy. That's really getting me. She also immediately gets released because she was too annoying. That's how it should be. You're not gonna talk to me anymore? I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that. Okay, but I'm gonna rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, alright? I love how it feels like Sissel wants to be a good person, but in reality, I feel like they are not a good person. Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, Sissy. Updated the phone book. Okay, oh, because now we know where we are. We sip our juice. Oh, what took you so long? The fact they just keep a loaded gun on the wall of a home with a child, this is like 5 years ago. Like, how old is she now? She must be so young. In that flashback, yeah. But at the same time, up on a wall is kind of where you'd ideally want to keep it. Out of reach. I mean, if not in a safe of some kind. What took... Oh, wait. What took you so long? Hey, I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late and all the shops are closed. Like a working loaded gun should not be used as decoration. Okay, that's fair. I do love that stereotype in TV shows or movies. It's very good. We're leaving this place right now. What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here? Wait, who's he meeting? And why do I feel like it's Inspector Carbonara? A gun shouldn't remain loaded at all. That damages them. But it wasn't out of reach if she built a contraption with bits that connected to the ceiling fan. No, that's absolutely true. Yes, and he's the one who chose this location. Huh. I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work and all for the sake of his deal. Are we the him? Who's the him? Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong. I forgot. It's like she senses us. Maybe she knows we're here. Whoa. What kind of... He's got the booty out. The feet pointed. That is a pose and a half. Alright, as you wish, beauty. Or is it not us that's triggering his sixth sense? It's somebody else. I feel it. I sense something here in this room. Is it Missile? If it's not Missile... Tyra would go crazy for that pose. Yes, the angles. Give me more neck. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? This blue guy has one single block as a bang. Yeah. Well, and then there's this lady with a bunch of concentric circles for hair. So, you know. Is she talking to me? You talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. They do love bangs. It's one thing to have a gun out as decoration. Having one loaded at all times causes wear and tear on the barrel, the hammer, the base near the handle inside of the barrel. Fair. Last time, wasn't it the listening device? No, I don't think it was the listening device. I think it was the fact that she was able to sense that we were there. And she kept, like, moving around the restaurant. The next time I sense you, this child will die. They love bangs. Remember that. I love bangs. Not enough to have them myself, because they are work. Alright, we're leaving. Pardon me, little lady. No, the book! Oh. He didn't pick it up. No, her book! Well, now what do we do? So was the only reason they came here so that we could get this part of the story? All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. Little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? Of course she does! Why else would she be trying so hard to get Detective Jowd out of jail? One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. Is the sum of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? I thought you said packs. I was like, oh my god, like Pokemon packs. Yeah, that's true. No wonder it's heavy. It's got a whole person in it. Hey! Alright. Beauty and the Dandy. No, Camilla, she's so cute. Yes, save. I don't feel like I did a whole lot that chapter, which I love. Achievement! Maybe she doesn't know that Camilla is the one who killed her mom, but does believe that Jowd is innocent. Yeah, I could see it either way. Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Oh, you're gonna end up killing him again. Oh, Lynn. I told Lynn when I found out about the kidnapping that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister? I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. Ooh, Sissel, is it? We've met him. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. Lynn, leave this poor, sad man alone. The poor girl. Kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution? It's just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists, too. Like the kidnappers winding up and using Camilla's old house as their hideout. There's no way it could just be a coincidence. And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it. I told you before, Detective. I don't remember what voice I gave him in. I want you to stand back. She's like, heck no. Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. Ah! How can I believe in you? I'm a realist. Ugh. Please. If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and... I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't? It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing? The writing is comparable to Ace Attorney. I have not played Ace Attorney, but I really enjoy the writing in this game. But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it! Oh, it's the same writer? Well, there you go. Okay. I forgot. I think somebody told me that either you or Owen or Des or Owen or somebody during the first stream, and I forgot about that. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed! What difference does it make if it's not my daughter? What? Oh. Whoo-wee! That's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle, baby. Knew it. Miss me, baby. Inspector Carbonara. Going to the kitchen to get a bagel and to be nice to the spider that's made its home under my coffee machine? I guess it's making sure your coffee machine doesn't have any other bugs. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. Whoa, that's a bow. Love carbonara. Never had it, actually. I don't know that I have also ever had a carbonara. I have had a cacio e pepe, though. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Carbonara cooking stream when? Literally anytime. It him! He's so strong. Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry. I tried. Carbonara is good. It's pretty easy to make too. It's actually a pretty noble stance for the minister to take. Like, the little girl will still be killed regardless. That is true. That is very, like, true. Yeah, are you volunteering, Des? Why do I feel like... My brain says, does carbonara have ham? Carbonara is a classic Italian pasta dish from the Lazio region, known for its rich, creamy sauce made from eggs, hard cheese like a pecorino romano, cured pork, like a pancetta or something, and black pepper tossed with hot pasta. Bacon. It's like a bacon egg sauce. Hog. That's true. And to be fair, I did say at 250 I would do I've said now, I think, 2 things. Then I'll do a sushi making stream where I make sushi, and I'll learn the dance, the panic dance from hit game Ghost Trick. Sushi 250, yeah, I did say that. So if we get to 250, I'll try and figure out how to do a sushi making stream. And panic dance 250, yes. I really enjoy making some sushis. Only the tempura sushi that I really like. So I make sushi and I put tempura shrimp, a spicy crab thing in there, and some cream cheese, like a spicy crab mix. I put that in the middle. My mouth is literally watering right now. And cream cheese in the middle, and then I roll it, and then I dip it in like a batter, like a tempura like batter, and then I fry the sushi roll itself. But yes, that's true. Des is the guards, but I will do the panic dance at 250. If we make it to 250, I will panic dance and make sushi. Detective Jowd, I am so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. We will do... Oh, wait. Paris will become both guards on that night. We will do a ghost trick of sorts. I'm so sorry. Lynn, please, don't apologize to me. Oh, he's so noble. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and a student brings a tear to my eye. Wow, Detective Carbonara, or Inspector Carbonara is kind of a jerk. Trick time! Okay, hang on. Dialogue. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Carbonara, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing. Wah-ha-ha! Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know 2 things to be true, and 2 things only. 1, he was given the death penalty, And 2, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? If that's the case, why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons. Put him on blast. Do it. Do it. So were all those rumors about you true? Yes, 100%, all of them. That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Jowd is so mentally ill, so is Carbonara, so is, like, the Justice Minister, so are a lot of people in this game. The rumors were true! Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough, Lynn. Yes, the rumors are true. My ass is big, fat, and juicy. But Detective Jowd! I'm a death row inmate who's escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But... Ah! You gonna talk to the Justice Minister? My poor Amelie, is she alright? Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla. Why is a dream talking to me in my head again? Wait a minute, Amelie? Could that be the Amelie next door? Yes, I think so. Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door. No, not me. My wife. It's, complicated. Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit that she left him. The minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart, what with him being so busy. Amelie, the anime cover artist, lives next door. Paris, have you picked up an Amelie pun? No, I have not. I have not. Anomaly. Anomaly? I see it now, though. Thank you. Jowd really thinks that the world would be better off with him dead. Oh, like blueprints. Yeah, I bet you're right. Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head. Okay, no, I just wanted to go through. I just wanted to... No, okay. Excuse me, I just wanted... Can I just shortcut, please? No, of course not. Okay, I don't want to examine this. What do? I flap flag? No. I can't flap the... Oh, I can just bypass him. Medicine bottle. I don't really think I want to talk to her. Where am I going? Jowd? Let's talk to Jowd, sure. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. Here's something happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? The carrying out of your execution tonight. I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple. Everybody's here. Why not? Because it really... It isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla. What? Camilla? I checked out for myself. I am positive. No, it can't be. I have a bagel with cream cheese and yogurt with granola. Thank you all for your time and understanding. Oh, bagel cream cheese. And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself. What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him! I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. Alma. Why that make my brain go, huh? We've heard that name somewhere before, but I do not remember. And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. All my boyfriends! You dying isn't gonna end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is gonna ease is yours. Ooh. Ooh, get him, Sissel. Get him. Is it true what Camilla said? Why don't you tell us what you know? Yeah! To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. Thank God Sissel has some sense. Yes. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work, and she went in first. Bang. What was that noise? He may not be able to read books, but he can sure as hell can read people, yeah. I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them. So the little lady's mother died right in front of her. Oh my, that's so horrible. Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. An impossible move? That I want to know about. Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption. So has somebody... Like, because it was set up in the other room, in the junkyard basement, supervisor's basement, has somebody been studying that and, like, recreating it and trying to figure out what happened and why it changed? And if it did change, was it a ghost trick from way back when? Was there a ghost 5 years ago tricking on these people? The first was, of course, the firing of that gun. Right, and that was an antique gun I'd had on display for years. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday. And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid? Present go up, make noise, that makes sense. The Cupid should not have turned, probably. It was supposed to shoot the arrows over to the cake, I imagine. Yeah, it was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Right, okay, party poppers, light candles, great. But instead, somebody made a change to the contraption's design and then manipulated it. I don't know what to say. I didn't have time to think things through, though. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in. What adjustment? What kind of adjustment? The gun, of course. The gun, huh? Come to think of it. Yeah, it wasn't up on the wall, yeah. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall, Des. Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption. But one thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking. So that gun really did shoot Alma? I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it? I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. What? You mean? And that detective still thinks it's a music box. Oh, he gave it to me. Just kidding. He gave it to Lynn. Which is why we need to collect it. So Jowd was the one who told us to make sure that Lynn gets the music box, right? So that's what was in the box, huh? I got a different murder weapon ready to give the police. My own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good. Now, I won't go into the details. I took the blood and I painted it all over my face. When I was done, I turned myself in. Dang. Okay, Powers of the Dead, sure. It's been 5 years since then. I've stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I'd convinced everyone of, even me. But tonight, you showed up and gave me an explanation I've never would have thought of before. Yes, the Powers of the Dead! The power of friendship could have also been in that box too. That, you're not wrong. And the ghost tricks were the real ghost tricks were the friends we made along the way. That day, in that room, powers I didn't understand were at work. And, if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. But whose death? Who was dead 5 years ago? Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Yeah, her? Sure. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know. It was me, no, Tess! The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers. This is no ordinary kidnapping. Looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. That's Missile. Missile is the ghost trick that is the friends we made along the way. I'm the only one who thought it was. Detective Jowd. There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Okay. Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true? Yes, of course. In that case, there's still time. Still time? Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd. And of course, little Camilla didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator's still out there, and I'm gonna prove it. For Camilla's sake. That sounds wonderful! Yes, let's go! I didn't. No, Des, stop. No. Put the halo thing on. Thank you, Detective Jowd. Lynn, where is that music box now? In Temsic Park. Camilla left it there. We managed to tell her that at some point, I'm sure. That gun is important evidence. You better go pick it up. Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Detective Carbonara calls up his dude at the park. But at least we're going to the park. I didn't do it. There we go. That's what we need. Sissel, take care of Detective Jowd. That's an interesting pose. I don't think we've really seen her much, like, face on. I don't know. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. What kidnapping? Oh, the kidnapping. I was like, his daughter was not kidnapped. And yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say. Have we said that before in this game? Ooh. Carbonara, he do a leggy. He get the licky out. What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. Oh, little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. Can't just go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby. Wow, I kind of hate this guy. And not that I didn't hate him anyway, because he was so creepy, but I really hate him now. And I guess we better prove my innocence on the double. Yeah, Carbonara was not a part of any of the previous conversation. No, I know, but still. He still sucks. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camilla in more ways than one. Yeah, who is Lynn talking to? Who is Sissel? Who is all this? Yeah. And the fact that he's like... I hate the fact that Inspector Carbonara... I don't even remember his actual name. Inspector Carbonara is just like, oh, your daughter is the one that's been kidnapped? I'm gonna literally not care about that. My guy. And that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend. In more ways than one. Woo! Kiki. And we do the thing, and we do... What say you, Mr. Minister? Maybe have your decision? Oh, right. He's the one who decides. Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? If by tonight... Oh, we think I'd head out. Have a good night. Bye. Hug Boosh for us. Have a good night. So it's after midnight. Can the execution be carried out tonight, as in tonight to later tonight, like almost 24 hours from now? Tonight? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? Also, ad break. I even said it. I was like, there's ads coming, and then I did nothing about it. Did nothing about it. Oh, boy. Are we approaching the end of this game? We can't be. Right? I feel like the game... I feel like the game is going to use all of its available time. And if Sissel stops being a ghost at dawn, what do we think? 6 a.m.? Yeah, I'm going to say no, I don't think so. Fairy Orb, though, you know. Bye, weed. This is a bye, weed thing. But you know, Fairy, you know where this game is going. You know where the end of this is. If I had to guess, I would say we're going in, like, increments, and this goes, yeah, around, like... I think he'll stop being ghost around, I don't know, like 6, 7 a.m. Des. That was good. I was thinking around 6, 7 a.m., right? I was like, that's when sunrise is? Because here's the thing, too, like, it feels like there's so much more. Like, yes, we go to the park and we try and find the music box and we take care of Detective Jowd, but there's so much happening in the background of this, right? There's so many other pieces. I remember some of it, but it goes some places. I don't remember what happens when. Yeah. Because I'm like, there's so much... The cat. Where does the cat come in? Also, is Amelie in the apartment? Yes, no. Also, where's Missile gotta stop the kidnapping of Camilla? Also, what's going on? Now I wonder if I've missed some stuff here and there. What's going on at the, like, evil guy headquarters? You know? Okay, alright. Who is Sissel? We haven't answered any of this. Alright, I don't know. Wait enough of this important evidence to come in. What say you, Justice Minister? No! The order still stands. Oh, you're a jerk. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. Missile, my best boy. Missile has to come back. Missile can't be a one-chapter friend. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please, don't bow down to me. And especially not that low! Makes me think about that, like, volleyball guy. The volleyball guy who, like, hits a volleyball over the net and then, like, hits the lady on the sidelines. And then he, like, runs over and, like, slides across the floor, bowing down to her. To say sorry. Such a good video. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? This man knows he doesn't deserve that respect, and even if he did, he wouldn't feel like he deserves it anyway. Would you be so kind? Yes, sir. What is that? A chair? We twirl. We sit. We chill. The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate? You literally don't even deserve it, Carbonara. He is such a freak. What if I kill him somehow? No, I don't. What if I just left? Okay. Most likely the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there is any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it, unless she was also somehow in that trunk. It was very large. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister. Prove it? How? I get her on the phone. Doubt his wife is ever going to answer that phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right. But a telephone works in both directions. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost? Yeah? I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change this situation. Gee, detective? For these past 5 years, Camilla is the only thing that has kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. The key to getting the justice minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter, but is there a way? We bypass, we dial, we go to the apartment. Oh, she's there. She wasn't there previously. Just as I thought. Yes, she's back. This, well, if that's her, we don't really know, I guess. This little girl is safe in her bed. I love the ye olde telephone. They're so pretty. Oh, there she is. Okay, we see her now. And her hair is blonde. It's not pink, like I thought it might be. But she is wearing pink and pink bows. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping? This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Jowd's heart. And the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. Bum, 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 bum. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way. I'll bet this mistaken-ridden abduction does too. Alright. So it was 12:25 to 12:51. Cabanella, tall and lovely. Yes, save. Yes, continue. Alright, now 12:51 a.m. 13 chapters. This game is so much longer than I thought it was. I visited the novelist's apartment again, hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. There she is. Okay, so we need to get her to call him for some reason. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing. And I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. She has pink hair. The way she walks to me is just like wild. Oh, my darling angel, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. Why does she, if without the hair, strangely look like the blue lady? You know? Don't clink that, ma'am. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. Oh. He said he wanted a new lighter. But that's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down, and I could barely move before that. But look at what it brought you. Your fever is now worse than ever. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel. This woman... Mama? Yes, darling. Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Amelie. I hate you! This diva. It looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development, too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Alright. We are the telephone. I like the lighter! Yes. These things are... Well, there, have a phone. Call him. The phone! No. Call. Hurry. Call. Hurry. Call. Use the phone. Girl. Amelie, I told you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Amelie. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. Dang, get her. Ooh, get her. Ah! What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry, you really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? No, it's so high up. It's so high up. I hate you! Wild times. Oh! We are closer. There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father. I hate you. I can hear you, you know. She's like, yeah, good. I said what I said and I'll say it again. Whew, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady, so Amelie can call. Wastebasket. Open. And all of your novel goes in there. Cough, cough. We turn the knob. Better not put out the lamp right now. It'll only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Amelie a chance to use the telephone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Don't use your children to get at your spouse when you have problems with them. 100%. 100%. Wall, make a chime. Pendulum, swing harder. Latch, turn. Valve, turn. Hoist, chandelier. Latch, turn. Dictionary, examine. We can't read. Alright, let's go with latch, turn. And then we'll go with pendulum, swing harder. Woo! Let's go, little mouse. And then we'll, I don't know, chime. Too weak? What? Well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? He's so cute. No, ma'am! Sweet dreams, what in the what? Oof. Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? Okay, but now mouse on valve. And sparking electricity. Alright, she's more powerful than I thought. Looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side, too. The angle of those candles. Get the feeling like I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. It's true. Alright, so we still have the lighter, the wastebasket. Okay. Let's go see what this valve is all about. Little buddy. Oh. Oh, heavens. A blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. Oh. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Woo! She's hot. Oh! Get a girl. I kind of love her, except I hate the way she walks across. That's a wild animation. Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Okay, that's the valve. What's this? Hoist? Okay, oh, hang on. Let's see what we have to say. I don't exactly know how the situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious. But now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow? Oh, the rat doesn't have a core? Is that what you're telling me? I burn brighter. Ah! Examine a dictionary. I turn the crank. Ah! Okay. What a naughty chandelier. Okay. Examine the dictionary. I can't get any further over. What's... Bottle... Okay, there's also another hatch up there, which I think is from earlier. I don't know. Dictionary? Ladies' dictionary? Wasn't this thing on her desk before? The poor thing. Destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. Okay, that's not what I wanted. That was close. Oh, there's no way to speed up through this. Okay. No, okay. That doesn't... I thought I could, like, cause it to burn brighter and then lower it and then light her hair on fire. That was kind of what I was going for. So maybe not. Alright, let's see. Latch. Burn brighter. Hoist. I cannot trick the hoist. I cannot open or close latch. What is turning the valve? Paris is an arsonist today. I really just want to light everything on fire. Oh goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light. So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, huh? Well, who doing this? Oh, Tsubasa doing the spaceship zoom. Thank you for the zoom. Poor rat, I hope he's okay. He won't be. And this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. There must be something else I can distract her with. Yeah, can I turn this off now? Nope. Okay. Alright. swing harder. Okay. I can't trick. No, let me trick. Let me trick it. Let me trick it. Let me trick it. Okay. Okay, so I can make these burn brighter for like a second. But yeah, they become short as soon as I lower it. So what else can I do? I hate that I'm stuck in this every time I try it. It drives me crazy. Okay, what can I do? I can make this burn brighter, and then what? Nothing really. Okay. Doesn't really seem to do anything. I'm really confused here. Okay, I've tried lighting the light, and I don't really see how it interacts with anything. I've tried opening the waste basket, which is a part of me that's like, maybe it would be something if I could, like, I don't know. Whatchamacallit? Just some of the lights. No, not more light, less light. My eyeballs, there we go. I open the wastebasket, it just kind of opens and closes. It doesn't really seem to interact with a whole lot right now. I try to turn the lamp off, and he's like, no. I can swing the pendulum harder, which it just swings like kind of this way, sort of into the candelabra on the wall, but not really. Hang on. Okay. Because I was like, if it swung like super hard to get like the flame or something, I don't know. I can make it chime, but this doesn't really do anything aside from her just being like, oh. And then she goes right back to typing. I can't close the latch. I've tried turning the valve. It doesn't do anything. Hoist doesn't do anything. Latch doesn't seem to do anything. I have examined the dictionary. The only thing I can do, if I turn the crank, her, she just gets up to turn it off or turn it back up, and then I'm out of things to do. Like, I'm out of, like, she locks me into that animation. I tried seeing if I could burn the chandelier brighter and then drop it, and that is not a thing. I don't know what to do. I'm not rewinding time. I'm at a bit of a loss here, guys. I can't reach anything else. Am I not locked into animations when she's walking back? I may not have noticed. Or maybe I did and it just didn't occur to me. Woo! She do a big lean. Such insolence. Ah! She's good. That's very fun. Can I catch her at just the right time? Ah! Got her. Amelie! Amelie, help me! Hmm? Mama! Oh. Oh no, I can't reach the phone. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. This puzzle had me cackling. Just like, whoosh, like the lean. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Here's to the weakness of my darling angel. Okay, I get. Oh, the chandelier emote. I love it. The chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. Wait. Turn that crank. Turn that crank. Turn that crank. Look at her little feet go. What? What is going on here? Amelie, look. Do you see this? Help me, please. Sorry. I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too. This is some kind of torture device. It is now. I was doing my best to light her on fire, but... Oh no! Little rat! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Alright, we're getting somewhere. I'm sorry, little rat. Oh no, I hope he's okay. And yes, there we go. This is a mission where we kill someone rather than save them. I wish. No, I have a little rat. I need him to be okay. Oh! Mama! What? What in the world is going on here? The chaos we've caused. This is all I've wanted to do this whole game. Oh, the mouse is out. Good. Okay. Oh, chugga, 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 chugga. Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa. Okay, Mama, I'll only be a minute. Yay. Ah! Don't you dare, Amelie. I won't have it. Get me down. If I recall, the novel said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around more than she already is. Better not put out this lamp right now. I want to put out that lamp so bad. Let's see the phone call though. Hello, Papa? Amelie! Is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? But I heard that they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa! Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, your mean old Mama. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up all right. Being like, oh, what a shame. My mother's trapped in a chandelier. Guess I can call my dad now. I know, she's great. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. Get me down! She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Amelie. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now. So do we think the lady in red hired assassins? No, that'd be silly. Maybe she hired people to pretend to kidnap her daughter to do the execution. And so maybe if she did the execution, the people would be like, ah, Justice Minister, gotta get him out of there, and he'd lose his job? I don't know. Oh, okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa, have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Amelie. Good night, sweetheart. Okay. She's just hanging out up there. Kick them feeties. Mama? I'm sorry. My goodness, why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Amelie. I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels? That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all. And I promise stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. Oh girl, I don't know if that's a fit. Yeah, what? Oh, maybe you better wait until you're a little older for that. Okay. So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama, do you think you could let me down now? You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling a little too dizzy and sick right now. Oh no! Girlie's out. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. Looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. All of a sudden, everybody's getting along again. It's such an abrupt change. I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation's changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody is waiting for the prison van. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla's still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. Yes, and? I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? My thoughts exactly, Sissel. But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet, you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Ah! Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. You're not gonna do anything about this? Oh, buddy. You suck. wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Until we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. As continued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it? Like the inspector in White said? Okay, here's the thing, though. What if I go to the luxurious parlor? Okay. What if I, go to the park? I can go to the park, though. Entrance to a nearly deserted, dimly lit park. Hey, look at that! The detective is back. Camilla! Without knowing the situation, this scene would look pretty suspicious. Yeah, we can't really go anywhere, right? Leaflet. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. The other place... Basement. This place. I sense somebody's presence in this dimly lit place. Tonight is probably our last chance. If he doesn't come here tonight... I think the silence is starting to get to me. This old man is apparently waiting for somebody. The only thing waiting for me is the end of my existence. I trick. I lamp. I ball. Ball in. Okay. Wait. I thought there was stuff up there. And what's in the floor? Where does the floor vent go? So maybe the super has just been like collecting junk to recreate the scene? I don't know. Kitchen, moonlit courtyard, old house. Kitchen, super's office. Oh. Can I go upstairs here? Looks like the old pigeon guy decided to go somewhere else. There's something very off about this place. Old dusty junk side by side with well-maintained equipment. Anyway, it doesn't look like things are going to change here for much for a while. Yeah, yeah, he's some kind of like, what, scientist with, I don't know, rocks? Okay, can't go there to Lynn's apartment. Chicken kitchen? Oh, we can go to the chicken kitchen! What's going on at the chicken kitchen? Guess this restaurant never sleeps. But no matter when I come here, there are never any customers. Guess I better be on my way too. Alright. It's fun to check on the chicken kitchen. Nope. Guard room? What are our friendly guards up to? I really should be playing the game the way it wants me to play it, but this is kind of fun. Are we still panic dancing? No, we're just doing a sit. A lovely sit. Oh. Did they get the call for the van? The chief is on his way over here. What's he want to come for now? Come now for? Well, because the death row inmate escaped, of course. Oh. I'd hate to be in your shoes right now, Bailey. You're in charge, after all. Ah! Me? Oh, why did I ever have to become a prison guard? I never would have taken a job like this if I knew the prisoners might escape. Wow. Unbelievable. Yes, I know, right? It is unbelievable. Alright. External line, I guess. Special investigations. How's Mr. Wiggletoes? Oh, these two are a hoot? Oh, they're lovely. Oh, they're lovely. They're my favorite. How's Mr. I Wiggle My Toes? But I guess the chief is on his way. He's not here. Yeah. He didn't even put on his shoes. Oh, he never does. Did something happen? I raised the antenna. I lower the screen. That's right. There was like stuff on the screen before. That's us, right? And I'm carrying something. And she's like, I'm gonna shoot you. The thing I'm carrying looks like a big toolbox. And then we fall down in the most compromising of positions. Hang on, we're gonna watch that one more time for a second. We have big toolbox. We have silly hair. I just want to watch her gun for a second. Okay, she's gonna take it out. She's gonna shoot but miss, or misfire. Misfire. Gun smoking. Gun not smoke. Raise. Okay, but we still don't know if she's the one who shot. Okay. I was just curious. I want to see that again. Trick time. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's go do the thing the game wants us to do. But it's very fun to go around and see what else is going on at this time. Alright, where was I supposed to be going? I've already forgotten. Back to the Justice Minister's office? Oh, I've forgotten now where I'm supposed to be! I got too distracted. Oh, if Lynn is at the park... Oh, we'll just have to wait here. Okay. LT, though. Me, the mystery. Lynn asked me to try and get the Justice Minister on our side. She went to Temsic Park to look for an important piece of evidence. Ray? These guys. The little lady. Camilla, Detective Zhao's daughter. Missile. The perfume lady. Lynn's neighbor. Her name is Emma. Relationship with her husband seems to have improved. She's apparently doomed to dangle from the chandelier tonight. Yeah, the toolbox had the cat in it. Yeah, you absolutely, you see a couple little extra things when you do that, like the scene with the super. Yeah. Feverish firecracker. Amelie. Peace restored to her family, and after finally being able to call her father, she's now sleeping soundly. Maybe she's worn out by all the drama. We've got the Justice Minister. Odd blue doctor. Something off about him. Lanky and loose lawman. Detective with the cap. After hearing Lynn's story at the restaurant, he takes on the task of looking for the little lady. Oh, that's right. So he was supposed to be looking for Camilla, right? And then there's this guy. Mission to protect the park. Pigeon Man. Apparently lives superintendent in the junkyard. Apparently also lives in the maintenance building. The murder machine in the building's basement is almost identical to the contraption that killed Zhao's wife. Bailey, in grave situations, he performs the panic dance, a dance that's been passed down in his family for generations. Jowd. Okay. We've got this guy. One half of the couple that showed up to make a deal that could affect the future of the nation. Perpetrator who abducted Camilla. And we've got Beauty. Strong sixth sense can apparently sense my presence. And the beloved mother. Camilla's mother and Jowd's wife. 5 years ago, she was shot and killed when the contraption Camilla made for her birthday made an impossible move. Jowd was arrested for her murder. City's glass polisher. Okay. I just forget about the wiggly-headed curry man, and then I saw him and I was like, ugh. Alright, let's see what else is going on. Maybe we can talk to him? Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. No. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. Oh. We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known? Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others, a manipulator? So they know about this, and they're like, we're still gonna execute him? What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Zhao. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You needed to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. Tell me, the manipulator. There's some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Is it every... Yeah, that's why, like, Curry Man, Rocker Man, like, they're all like, they released these secrets. How'd they even know about them? Like, yeah. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Zhao. And I wonder, like, if Alma, Detective Zhao's wife, was, like, involved in that, and that's why he's at the special prison, is because she was involved in some kind of state secrets or something. Right, and they don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. Yeah, the rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. Scary Curry Man. Who held up yes, curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. It was Ray the whole time! Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office. And the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on you. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. So Zhao's case. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Carbonara has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act. According to the inspector, the first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. You trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory, too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? 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 The minister's mistake? What? You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Carbonara can hear this too. I almost said his real name. He doesn't deserve that. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Carbonara, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Cabanella doesn't think Jowd actually committed the murder and that there was a manipulator but was still willing to execute Jowd. Yes, that's why he sucks. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. What? Oh. Oh, he was like legit controlled. What's going on? This document, what am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. Ah! Oh, clap, clap. Oh. Wait, don't deliver that document. Excuse me. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. What? And they delivered it anyway? I know, right? Fear, despair, and suffering? Tell me more. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated. My memory of the event was only hazy at best. Huh, so the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Signing execution orders is just part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Carbonara's report on the existence of a manipulator. Sounds familiar? Looks familiar? As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. Throat. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. As I say, so did his wife know? Yeah, and then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. What? Ah! If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out! Why? Okay. And then with the kidnapping tonight, thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. like he told Lynn. Okay. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that that person can control and manipulate living creatures. It's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. We already kind of knew that right from the very beginning stream. That was something that I thought Ray had mentioned, right? Maybe not. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Ray does say that. Yeah, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure he told us that different people get different kind of tricks, and that's why Lynn doesn't have the same powers that we have and things like that. Where it comes from? Inspector Caccioe Pepe. This manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What? What did you say? Jow, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I'd say the only person who can't hear it is you. Spirit? Ghost? God's in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Inspector! Wait, what is he? I feel like he must have just realized something. This is Lynn. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is kind of difficult to explain. Yeah, Cabanella hasn't died, which I guess is good for him. Debatable. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Yeah, what's changed there? That's what I want to know. Looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? You should just make me like a ghost police. What if we're just like, nah? Surely no weird ghost stuff is happening at the park. Never saw that coming. The minister was being controlled, huh? I'm truly sorry, Detective Jowd. I have no excuse to offer you. You know, maybe it was all for the best. What do you mean? Yeah, good news is Lynn is still alive. Will she be by the time we get over there? You had never been manipulated. You never would have believed the power existed. After all, you're a realist, right? Just goes to show you, you never know when the worst things can turn out good. Detective Jowd, I don't know what to say. Alright, Sissel, you better go help Lynn. She's a good kid, but she's got a habit of taking on other people's problems. Oh yeah, I know. Let's see, she's in Temsic Park, huh? Nope. Nope. There we go. Park. Park. Lynn calls, my oblige. Take off towards Temsic Park, a place where clearly something big is taking place. A manipulator, a person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. But here's the thing, too. Why? Hang on, my brain is braining. She's a good kid, but she's got a bad habit of dying. It's true. So the person who's manipulating things. Here's the real question. We had this idea because we were told by Ray that we have until dawn to do whatever we need to do, and then that's the end of us. The question is that true, right? Oh, ad break in progress. Oi, Mista, hello, bud. Welcome in. The question is, like, is that the truth? Do we really only have until dawn to figure this out? Or is it like, The same person who manipulated things 5 years ago is the same person who's manipulating things a month ago with the Justice Minister is the same person who's maybe out there manipulating tonight. Maybe it's Ray. Also, because, like, who would... In my mind, it's like, who would die and by the next dawn, if that is the case, why would they go through all of the, like, trying to kill Alma? Like, who would die and within 24 hours try and do that? I mean, I guess plenty of people maybe? I don't know. Because then, like... Good question, I don't know. Because the question... Yeah, Des. Of course you know. Because the question is, like, if it's not true that... Sorry, my brain. If it's not true that you only have until dawn, then Ray might be lying. And if so, like, if Ray's lying, and you don't have until dawn, this could be somebody who's been manipulating for a long time. They replaced the Veneers guy in the Trivago ads. How sad and lame for Trivago, because that's the only reason I ever talked about Trivago. So now I have zero excuse to ever think about them again. Then why did Ray lie to us? So here's the thing. If it's, for example, let's say Ray is Alma, right? If it's Alma wants to maybe try and make sure Sissel solves something as soon as possible because she knows that Detective Jowd is going to be executed tonight. So if you tell somebody, hey, you only have 24 hours or you only have until dawn to figure this whole thing out, knowing that he would investigate by, like, going to Lynn and talking through, because I'm trying to remember, did Ray tell us, like, go save Lynn and follow her story? Like, maybe if it is, like, somebody like Alma who is the ghost, that would lead them to... Yeah, lead Sissel to solving the thing that they want solved. But if it's some other, like, manipulator, who would want to make sure Jowd is dead is the thing. Because whoever it is made sure that they tried to manipulate it a month ago that Jowd's execution order was signed. And they tried to make it for sure that he tonight is executed. Ray did tell us answers with Lynn. We need to, like, keep her alive or something like that. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, who is Ray and how are they related? And is this just like one person? The question too is, it's always in the back of my mind, the cat, right? The cat. Does the black cat exist as the manipulator's way around the world? Whereas we can jump through, like, telephone lines and stuff like that. Do they have, like, an animal that they control as a way to... Because if they can physically control living creatures, you know, is that their way of, like, getting around the world somehow and making certain things happen? But then the question, too, is also... Who are we in relation to all of this? Guess we'll just have to keep playing. Okay. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, even my own death. Where's Sissel? You know what I mean. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? That's another thing I didn't consider. That is a really good point. I didn't think about that. We literally just watched the video. Because she was, like, shaking, maybe trying, like, she looked like she didn't want to, and the motions were really jerky. So it could be, too, that Lynn could have been manipulated into shooting me, and maybe somebody wants to stop. I didn't think about that. This is wild. Cleared chapter 13. So that was 1251 to 128. So we are schmovin'. I feel like we have so many chapters left, though. Tempsick Park. I want to know what this is. I want to know what's happening at this stupid park. The site of little lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. It explained why her memories of what happened at that time were so hazy, where she was like, I don't was that Chicken Kitchen, man? Is Chicken Kitchen chef hanging out, swinging on a swing at the park? Sorry, I saw like a flash of it for a second. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. Oh, I wonder if somebody took the box? At least she isn't dead, but what did she find or not find? Chapters 14 through 15, 6, 7 are some of the best in the game. What chapter am I on? 13? Or is this 14? Where am I? Who am I? Nope. I'm on 14. Okay, cool. Phone book. No. Can't be Alma, right? Because she would have a she voice. He calls himself Ray. Don't know who he really is. Taught me the secrets of the powers of the dead. Wants me to find out the truth behind Misty. Because the thing, too, is, like, if Ray... And I think I've talked about this before. If Ray knows what's happening, Ray didn't learn all this information before the next dawn of their own death or whatever. Their ghost fadingness. Okay. So 1 month ago, he was physically manipulated into ordering the death row convict's execution. After finding out what the manipulator really is, he rushed off somewhere. He absolutely knows something. Rock jailbird, so we thought he was manipulated. Curry-loving jailbird, he's manipulated. So these guys all escaped as well? Or they just are in jail still? Camilla's mother. Good possibility the manipulator had a hand in her death. Phone book. Pigeon Man's basement. Murderous mechanical murder machine. Just like the one in Camilla's old house. Prison. Phone line apparently connects to a place called the Death Chamber. Somewhere on the prison grounds. Nothing else here. Chicken Kitchen. Point X. Lady in Red's apartment. Daughter's now feeling dizzy. Lady dangling from the ceiling. Camilla's old house. Office of the Troubled Man. Park stakeout point. Odd fellow who claims to be the guardian of the park is still here. Music box hidden. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Here I am. Leaflet. That chicken. Is that Chicken Kitchen suitcase? Huh? What's he doing here? La 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 la. Let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end if the food delivery is a little late, la la la. But your tip certainly will. A little late? It's already ice cold. We are the hat. We're the swing and we swing harder. Whoop! I am the basketball. I am the globe climber. I am a boot. I'm a leaflet. I'm a leaflet. Gosh, if only a love letter. Rustle that bad boy. Rustle that bad boy. Oh, it's stuck. Okay. Love letter. Umbrella. We close it. Whip. We become the football. Rugby ball. Maybe in another country. Oh wait, we open the umbrella. Whoosh. We close. We open. Okay, we ghost. We ghost. We ghost. I don't know why I did that, but we spin. Ah! Phew! I got this thing spinning pretty fast. I didn't even put much effort into it. It's quite a bit of power and speed for a piece of playground equipment. You can just imagine all the poor kids who get sent flying all over the park. A love letter, it's a shame we're illiterate. Yeah. Basketball, seesaw, baseball. Ah! Just don't move it. Seesaw. Tire. Leaf. Tire. Who's dead over there? Who's dead? I see somebody. Oh, the park man! Guardian of the park! Oh, there you are, Sissel. From your dejected expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for? Right, I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead, something horrible. Horrible? What is it? Yeah. What is the thing? What is the thing? Did he get crushed by a thing? And what is this thing? Because it's the thing that Detective Jowd painted. It was the thing that was on the back of his sew where I was like, who is that Pringles man? It's the Pringles man. There, in the grass. You better see for yourself. I don't even care about him. Oh wow, that's so weird. Looks like a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it. And I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we? I suppose not. I don't care about that. Dumpster lid, sure. Oil drum. Mascot? Trowel. Are we adjoining the junkyard? Is this junkyard adjacent? It feels like there in general is just a lot of junk at this park. Can't hear very well from this far away. That's probably a good thing. Okay. Interesting. Oh, wow, that's so weird, Des. Des, you're killing me. Des, please. Oh, stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. You there. You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly. Examine it in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name? My name. What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. Come now and study these tracks with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young. Huh? Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back. Back to 4 minutes before your death. We rewind the time. I feel like it's been a while since somebody's died. 8:25 p.m. Wait, 8:25 p.m.? 8:25 p.m.? This guy died a while ago. But we saw the inspector here not that long ago. Alright. And so I've made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it. Okay, and what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned? You still don't appear to understand. Yeah, LOL. Yeah, he died a long time ago. It is written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet in great detail. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. This guy feels like a Zelda character. Eek! Wait. I'm coming! Just hold on! I'll be right there! Yeah, I've located the target, beauty. Girl of the right age, coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. So they didn't know who really they were kidnapping or what she looked like. They just thought she was a Justice Minister's daughter, the booty. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Oh gods, what should I do? What should I do? I have to do something. What in the world? What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino, the mascot, the symbol of Tempsick Park. Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl. Yeah, and then that same power very deliberately crushed you instead? Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. Was it the mischief of the gods, or was it a ghost trick? But, nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. Oh man, it's not like ghosts have different tricks than me. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me? Yeah, there you go. There we go. Now he's getting me. Huh. Trick time. Okay, so I am... Wait, look at that! There's another flame besides mine. Yes! Oh, let's go. The game got good. The game got good. It got good. The game got good. Ooh, so that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it? This is the thing? Yeah. Am I about to have to out-trick a tricker? I now not only have to solve the thing, I have to out-trick someone who is tricking. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, so, pardon me, but are you a god? I sincerely doubt it. Yeah, at the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably the flames doing. Who could it be? I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related. Huh. Maybe I better try talking to this person. Get me in there so fast. What the? The way I want to stop and save the game so bad right now. The way I want to just be like, next time on stream, we'll find out who it is. This person with... This is... No! Next time on the Cardboard Spaceship stream, we'll find out who this person with much greater powers than me. That's true. As you already know, I have a guess in my mind. I have the biggest guess in my mind. Who is my guess? It's gonna be Missile. Who else would care so much about saving Miss Camilla than our boy Missile? Who would do anything to save her life? Let's find out. This person is Paris torturing herself, actually, right? This person with much greater powers than me. It's you? Hey! Sissel! It's Sissel and Missile, let's go! Oh my, it's Missile! You look well for being dead. Also, how'd you die? Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it! I tried really hard and I did it! I saved Miss Camilla! Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked! After Miss Camilla went out and you left. Ah! Oh no, missile. 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 I worked like crazy to make my own path and I did it. Oh, okay. He escaped. And then I followed Miss Camilla out into the big wide world where I was hit by a car. No, okay. Okay, here she is. We're going through the park. And then, here at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it. I barked, you bet I did, and I went running after her too. Woo! I was joking. Oh, I was just joking. And then I guess I died. And then I was unconscious for a little while. And when it came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camilla. Crushed under that big scary lump. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. Miss Camilla! I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. Okay. Now that I'm looking at this, like, kind of scene, I don't think that the park is junkyard adjacent. I think all of this is to the left of what we've already seen. They were doing what? Something with the mascot? Because the mascot was being held by a crane? And maybe it had been picked up from this, like, slightly to the right of what we're seeing right now. It feels like it's like it was like a statue of some kind. And then wherever Missile is in, he's in some, like, crater. So did something already fall and hit something to cause this crater? And so maybe they picked up the head, the Mino or whatever it is. Okay, I don't know. It feels like they're doing some kind of construction at the park. But also they were, what, gonna turn it into housing instead of a park? So maybe it's part of that process? I don't know. I'm curious about what's in the background here. I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then... Wait. Paris is asking good questions. I'm always cooking. Always cooking. What was the whoosh whoosh? Something... That's what Ray looked like to us, right? The whooshy whooshies that's next to it. Anyway, I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right? Yes, that. What's the whooshing? Better than probably anybody else could. And I remembered what you did for me and how you saved me. So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death? Yes, we did talk about how Missile is based off the writer's in real life dog, yes. You bet I did, but I wonder if he's like, I didn't go back 4 minutes, I went back a half an hour, because he's so, not Ray, but our dead body. But this isn't his dead body giving off the whooshes. What's giving off the whooshes? And was it our dead body, or was it the thing we were carrying? That would have been directly behind us when we die? I don't know. Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Oof, it's hard when it's been a while since the first stream of this. Huh. Uh-oh. Okay. Now's my chance, I thought. I saw the core. I don't know, it looks pretty far. Oh, no, this dog... Watch this. I stretched out my paw towards the core. He's probably got like a whoosh. Oh, how I felt at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel. Go ahead and try it for yourself. We can be Missile. Ready? Oh, Jiminy Christmas. I can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance? He's so much more powerful than us. Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing. And so then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside. This dog has reach. I want to know what Mino is. I want to know more about this. Right on top of my head. Well, no, actually. Huh? I can't manipulate things like you can, Sissel. You can't? Then how did you... I didn't know what to do. And then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. And it had a core, too. It's whatever's up. A lemon? What is it? Oh, a single leaf hanging from the tree. I tried reaching out to the leaf. Did it connect them? Yeah. What in the world? I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. So a leaf fell on her, rock went up. This is so cool, but feels so weirdly late in the game to introduce a wildly new mechanic. But I guess it's technically not our mechanic. I don't know. This feels like this is something I was not expecting, which maybe is good that they made it wait so long in the game that I wasn't expecting that it would happen. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is. Swap things with the same shape? Go ahead and try it. Press swap. This is wild. That's incredible. And that's how you saved your mistress, is it? And that's how I became caught up in this, is it? I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager. No, your powers are amazing. Meager? Because, you see, I saw one more. Oh, but couldn't reach it. The football. The rugby ball. I happened to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of a tree. Ah, so we need to manipulate that to be in reach to save them both. Hey, you're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that, then disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head. But watch it like crushes Lynn or something accidentally. But what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf. Whatever it is, I'd much prefer it on my head than Mino. It's the football. So why didn't you swap the Missile? Probably couldn't reach. I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. But this was just too far for me. I couldn't reach. And a crush. Okay. Interesting. I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of death, if I do say so myself. I kept trying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do. I bet there's something you can do now. Huh? If we work together, you and me. Yeah, Sissel, you think so? I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me? Of course! Naturally! So, we're gonna drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. We'll probably end up crushing somebody. It's inevitable that we're gonna crush somebody with this problem. Although I hope not. Alright, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then you have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape. Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball. I don't. I believe that's a football. But, you know, localization. Okay, rugby ball, huh? But with the rugby ball where it is right now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it closer somehow. Looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile. Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press RT. That way, you'll be able to control me. And then, if you press RT, control will come back to me. Okay, let's try it. Together, we can stop Mino from hurting anybody. Actually, Sissel, it's the end of stream, so we're not gonna get started. Uh-oh. What? He disappeared. What? Sorry about all this trouble, Sissel. If only my paw could reach a little further. I could have swapped that one big lump one more time. Swapped it with that rugby ball. Yes, okay. Yes. Well. Hang on, from the beginning. Did I, like, take the wrong pathway out of the core that I'm in? Because it, like, disappeared. Versus this. And then it disappears. Ugh. I'm still in. I know it's the end of... Ah! That's not what I wanted. Whoop. Ah! Okay, so he's... Okay. I see the time is passing. I see that. Well, would you look at that? Sure, a whole lot of round things around here. Oh boy! That means it's time for me, right? Okay. My hair is also round! Well, let's see. To use Missile's powers, I just tap RT. I'll try it and see what happens. It is the end of stream, though. And I am kind of tired. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to pause this before we do... I don't know how big this puzzle is going to be. And it's probably going to take me some thinking time to try and figure out... Uh-oh, but I can't save? Oh, there we go. I can save. Okay. Yeah, this is a good place to pause. I was going to say, I feel like this is like a long... This might be a longer one of trying to, like, manipulate a bunch of things and learn a whole new mechanic. And I thought it was as simple as just, like, kind of, like, go back around to get to the football or something. But it's not. And then we can do chapters 14, 15 next time on stream. Which will be fun, apparently. I don't know. I am glad that this game took a turn for the better because it was really dragging there in the middle. I don't know how... I'm trying to think of, like, what could they have done to kind of, like, fix that, I guess? Like... 8 through 11 drag a little bit. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out, like, could they have shortened some of the sequences or introduced something? Or is it one of those things where it's like, you just kind of have to get through this, like, weird middle bit to get to where it picks back up in the second half? Because I think I mentioned earlier, like, there are lots of movies out there that are like that where you're like, okay, I'm falling asleep. I don't know if I really care. And then something cool happens and you're like, whoa, the thing. Oh, the twist, the whatever. And I feel like this was kind of had that vibe where it's like, okay, I just need to get through whatever's happening here so this game picks up. And I'm now way more invested in finishing this. As always, I'm curious to know if we're close to the end, but I genuinely have no idea. It feels like still not gonna happen next stream. It would be wild to introduce a brand new mechanic, so close to the end, so I'm guessing at least maybe 2 more streams? I don't know. We'll see. It feels like there's still also a lot of information that we need to figure out and sort out, and yeah. So, anywho, alright, we're gonna call it there. Let's see if there's anybody who's online. I don't think I have any people online. At least I don't see any of my people I follow. Anybody else out there ghost tricking? I always feel weird because it's like I never know who people are. So I think I'm just going to call it there. I don't think I'm going to raid anybody tonight. Thank you all so much for hanging out. We'll be back at the very least next Sunday. Sunday. For more streamies. And we'll see what's going on. Thank you for streaming. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you everybody for all your zoomies and everything. And for hanging out and chit-chatting. And it's nice to see everybody. So yeah, we'll wait until... Thank you for streaming. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. It's always nice to have people. Lovely times with lovely friends. Yeah. Yeah, but I'll see you guys hopefully next Sunday, provided the family stays healthy, and then we don't get sick again somehow with all the illness going around. I for sure am sending baby Spaceship back to daycare tomorrow. I kept him home from daycare today to observe him. That boy's going straight back to daycare. Today was a day. So, yeah. I will see you guys on Sunday, if not on the Discord, because I think I'm going to try and get some house stuff or some fence building stuff or something done tomorrow. So, I don't know. Check out the Discord. See what my home base updates are going. Cool. All right. Bye. See you guys next stream. Love you all. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.